Hey, what's up neighbors? aaFlare here, bringing you another Destiny video. In today's video, we're going to look at something that I just received trying to cash in legendary shards for legendary engrams and trying to get a dire promise, but I got this instead, which got me really intrigued. So, the Honor's Edge is a year 1 or whatever sword from New Monarchy when faction rallies were a thing, but it comes with a new perk called Flash Counter. Melees that are blocked immediately after guarding disorients and weakens the attacker. So, I'll show you what this does against a knight, because it's a lot easier to do it against a knight. So flash counter, and then you do he's stunned, and then you do increased damage to him. Now this also applies to some smaller bosses. The only thing is that you have to time it properly. Hold on. Flash counters up, and you do increased damage not only with your sword, but with weapons as well, meaning the enemy is debuffed for your entire team to damage them. And not only that, you could see that he couldn't really attack either. We'll get a little closer again just to show it. As you can see, he's not attacking for like 5 seconds, which I think is the duration of it, is about 5 seconds. And you get a damage buff of about 20% to everything as well while you're doing that. So it's a really interesting perk, and I think could be really strong with shotguns if they became meta again, and luckily we're getting a really powerful DPS shotgun called the Fourth Horseman soon. So combining those two could result in maybe the new optimal DPS for a lot of stuff, especially solo activities. If you're soloing something, it could be really useful, since you can get in close, block, stun the boss so he can't attack, get a 20% damage bonus, and then blast him with something like Fourth Horseman. I'll show you, I'll roll a couple clips here showing you that it can debuff a strike boss, so a much larger boss, it'll debuff him, but it will not stun him, as well as champions. It didn't seem to stun, but it did debuff. So it could be useful in Nightfall ordeals and things like that, or even maybe Gambit, the Gambit boss. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it would work. The only issue with it is that you have to time it. So you have to block a little before. It's a pretty flexible window, but you have to block like 1 or 2 seconds before he puts the slam down. What I also notice is you don't get knocked back. I don't know if that's a change with all swords. You'll see in the strike boss, the Cabal strike boss from the Mercury strike, you'll see I won't get knocked back at all. So I don't know if that's part of the perk, or just I think swords, maybe the blocking stops you from getting knocked back, which is pretty useful, and it makes this kind of it makes it a really good and viable perk. As well as you can throw, there is the, oh, I don't have it on this character, on my Warlock. There is a Disrupting Blade, so if you pair that with this, you could go up to like an Overload Captain or an Overload Minotaur, block the melee, and then proceed to attack him, stun him, and then just do an insane amount of damage to him. So this perk I can see having so much potential in the game. It's actually a really good perk. With the sword buff, it could be meta, honestly, if more people got this perk, and if Fourth Horseman is as strong as I hope it is, this could be a meta perk. Keep an eye out on it and try to get a sword, or this sword, with the perk. It can also roll with something like Energy Transfer, which pairs really well with this if you're playing on like a Warlock. Guarding while receiving damage generates class ability energy. It works best with a Warlock. Since you get Rift energy, you can throw down a Healing Rift or something in front of the boss, and then block, get a bit of energy back, as well as stunning them at the same time and getting that damage debuff, or even throwing down an Empowering Rift in front of them. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for future content. Let me know if you guys think this perk will be meta. I think it will be. It's possible. A lot of stuff, snipers got nerfed, grenade launchers got nerfed. This could help out, and I mean, it buffs the sword damage as well, so I think it could be meta. Let me know what you guys think about it, but thanks so much for watching. Peace.